welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby, and today we're going to be playing through the next mission in the temporal... I can't speak today. In the future-proof arc called the Temporal Front. Alright, here we go.
The data from the future you've provided has made it clear. We need to form a stronger alliance with the major galactic factions. To that end, we're sending delegates to the First Alliance Summit. This could be the beginning of a new age, and your presence there could ensure the summit's success. Meet our delegation at the embassy on New Romulus.
And for this we'll get a moderate amount of experience, expertise, an elegant jacket costume, a moderate amount of dilithium ore, and the Nakul temporal armor. I'm told this is actually quite good, especially the toxic damage resistance, good in things like bug hunt, and a choice between the Nakul temporal armor, the Nakul temporal operative shield, when shields drop below 10%, okay, and the, of course, Nakul temporal operative assault Mark 12. Alright, and of course a regular plasma assault minigun damage times 3. So this 3-piece, I'm told, let's take a look at this 3-piece. I haven't actually looked too closely at this. I'm not much of a ground person, but I'll go ahead and investigate this. I've been told the shields especially are really good, as well as the armor. So I will investigate further and let you guys know. Alright, so we accept. And let's go to the start. Alright, so begin Temporal Front. Here we go. Bringing our engineers down. It's really happening, Admiral. The first summit conference between the major powers in the Alliance. Given your pivotal role in events leading to this meeting, the various leaders and ambassadors will be seeking your counsel on matters. We shouldn't keep them waiting. Alright, so pivotal role, eh? I did my duty as an officer, nothing more. Alright, and here we go. And so our first thing is to speak to Lieutenant Commander Shava.
Greetings. It's an honor to finally meet you. Welcome to New Romulus and the First Alliance Summit. The opening ceremonies will begin soon. Until then, please, wait here in the assembly hall.
Thank you, Lieutenant Commander. Alright, so now we can speak to faction representatives, so we need to speak with President. Okay, let's see if we can find him. Now we do have some optionals. Speak to other Federation representatives, 0 out of 3. So the other Federation representatives are right here. I'm actually going to go ahead and skip that. I'm just going to talk to the President.
It is a pleasure to finally meet you. Your reputation precedes you, of course. Were it not for your efforts, this summit wouldn't be happening. Allow me to thank you for that, on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. We've quite the journey ahead of us, but we'll begin today by taking that important first step.
Our enemies are still out there. Let's hope this first step isn't our last. Alright. And that's our ominous bum bum bum. Alright, so we need to speak with Jimpak. He's over here. There we go.
Kavan, today is a momentous occasion for us all. Let us hope that this conference goes better than the one at Ketama. You have done well to prove that we need this agreement to succeed. Still, it would be naive of us all to assume that this peace will last any longer than the ones that have come before. More likely, we're on the peaceful side of a giant circle, and it is only a matter of time before we find the side of war once more.
Alright. And conflict will find us all, Chancellor. Facing it with our allies is the path to victory. Sooner than we'd like, I'd wager, or our enemies won't stand by idly while we march forward. So I'm going to say this. Alright, and now we talk to Deten.
Jolan True. Truly, we are witnesses to history. If only my esteemed mentor, Ambassador Spock, had lived to see this day. When reflecting upon this summit, I am reminded of an ancient Terran saying he once taught me. They shall beat their swords into plowshares. Many here today would see that come to pass for us, I think.
Of that, I have no doubt, sir.
And yet, despite the withdrawal of the Iconians, we have many enemies throughout the void. Many worlds must be rebuilt to survive. It seems we have great need of both swords and plowshares. A strong alliance can secure both of them for us all.
Alright, so you make a good point, Proconsul. If you want peace, prepare for war seems appropriate. Or finding a balanced approach may be difficult. I'm going to say you make a good point. Because he does. Okay, and now check on preparations with Lieutenant Commander Shava. Let's see if we can... Where is she? There she is. Okay. So I'm not going to be doing the optional.
The opening ceremonies are about to begin. Ambassador Sugihara will be making an announcement shortly.
Very good, Lieutenant Commander.
May I have your attention? The summit is about to commence. Please, join me in the main conference room now.
Alright, and speak with Sugihara.
So glad you could make it. I have to admit, you've done what many believe to be impossible, bringing everyone to the table to form a greater galactic alliance. Well done. Now, if you would be so kind, would you mind escorting your leader to the conference room? I can't think of a better honor guard.
Of course, Ambassador. See you inside. And talk to the faction leader. That's President OK.
Is it time? Very well. Let's not keep history waiting. Lead the way.
This way, Mr. President. And let's go head to the conference room. Here we go. There we go, and now we watch a cutscene. I believe there's supposed to be sounds with this, but nothing. Not sure why there's no sound.
Fellow
voice-
delegates,
There we go.
honored guests, we stand at a crossroads.
Oh no, Jimpak.
Chancellor, that Romulan poisoned his wine. This is Romulan treachery.
We did no such thing.
Romulan.
Mr. President, look out!
That's not cool. That's not cool, man. Let's get that assassin. Got it. Take a seat. It's time to get to the bottom of this. And there we go. So now we get to question the assassin. I like the aquarium.
You. Once again, you meddle in the affairs of your betters, alien.
I'd recognize you anywhere, Krog. It's been a while. Not nearly long enough. Pity about Galorndon Core. Over 100 years have passed, and it's still a putrid wasteland. I can see by the look on your face that we're about to have an unpleasant conversation. So be it. Let's start with something simple. What time period are you from exactly?
One that shall be free of your wretched species, I think. And soon.
So we can choose the 25th century, the 27th century, or the 29th century. Believe it's the 29th.
Most astute, alien. Or perhaps a lucky guess? That seems more likely, yes.
29th century it is. Next question. How did you get here?
To this room? A simple matter of putting one foot in front of the other, really. With considerable practice, you may be able to master the technique, although I have my doubts.
A personal cloaking device, perhaps? You looked like a Rooman before. Your disguise must have fooled embassy security. Perhaps you managed to defeat transporter security. I would say the middle one.
A simplified but accurate deduction. You must be so proud.
Considerably so. Let's move on, shall we? Are you working alone or as part of a team?
One of my people is worth 1,000 of your misbegotten species.
Alright, so we have 4 choices here. As a tactical officer, I can say you're alone. I don't scan anymore like you on sight. Or there's 2 of you, a shooter and a spotter. Or you're a solo operative, less room for error that way. Or a 3-unit team, active, reserve, and exfil. I'm going to choose tactical.
Correct. You are more astute than I gave you credit for, mongrel.
Charming. Time for another question. Where is your home base of operations?
Search the skies for a star in the grip of death, and you may find my home.
Okay, so we have 3 choices. Surely you're not referring to Nakul, or are you? A star in the grip of death, it's Hobus, isn't it? You traveled through both time and space. From future Dewa? No, surely you're not referring to Nakul, are you?
Nakul. Her beautiful radiance will return to the cosmos once more. It is a matter of destiny.
But how? Accolade complete, like an open pad. Alright, and talk to Captain Walker.
Hello. I see you've discovered a temporal anomaly.
Captain Walker? Sir, a Wells-class ship has just arrived in orbit. It's the Postok. Indeed, Captain Walker is with us now. It's your hand out. Talk to Captain Walker.
We detected a time breach in the 29th century. Strangely, we couldn't track the actual traveler, but we sensed a change in history on this day and time. Seemed like a good idea to investigate it.
Meet Specialist Krog. She just failed to assassinate President Okeg.
No doubt an attempt to fatally undo the Alliance Summit. Quite the terrorist act. If this summit fails, everything you saw in the future would be disrupted at best. At worst, that future will cease to exist entirely.
Sounds like a trip to the future is in order, Captain.
Go to the future? If we're certain they are from Nakul, wouldn't a preemptive strike in this time put an end to any of their future ambitions?
Disrupting the Nakul now would be disastrous.
That's correct. The safest course of action is to stop the incursion at its point of origin, the 29th century Nakul system. Time is of the essence. We'll need to leave soon. May I suggest turning over your prisoner to Commander Jarak before we depart?
Agreed, Commander. If you would be so kind. Talk to Commander Jarak.
I'll be happy to acquaint Specialist Krog with the interior of a high-security Romulan holding cell. Good hunting.
Thank you, Commander. Run a level 3 security scan. She may have more tricks up her sleeve. Admiral, are you ready to head back to the future? Yes. Inform Command that we're investigating the incident at the source and beam us up. Alright, so now we're beaming up.
All hands, brace for temporal shift. Now!
And so we're just flying all around. Future past means nothing to us. Starting at 560703 point something. Admiral, stellar drift indicates that we're in the 29th century. Interesting. What have you discovered? Look at the stars, sir. Over 400 years have passed, and the Nakul still hasn't turned into a singularity. I'm reading some very unusual stellar radiation here. Sir, the Postok is hailing us. On screen.
I take it you're seeing the same thing we are. While the Nakul star was ruined by the Toxutat in your time, the fact that it's not a black hole is quite the mystery.
Reports of its demise appear to have been exaggerated.
Quite so. We're also reading a massive structure of unknown origin near the star. It's a day for enigmas, it seems.
Let's take a closer look at those enigmas, Captain. Use long-range scanners.
Strange. This system hasn't been inhabited for decades. What are the Nakul up to?
Alright, so let's move forward.
Unknown vessels, you have violated Nakul space. You shall pay with your lives.
And let's... Here we go. They think they're gonna get us. There we go. And now we can use the mid-range sensors. Reading unusually high levels of X-ray emissions from the stars, sir. Adjusting our shields to compensate.
But the radical elements have been a thorn in our side for some time.
Looks like that thorn's getting sharper, Captain. Alright, and let's move forward.
You shall pay for your crimes, alien filth!
There they are. got a signal off.
This is starting to come together. General Vosk is the leader of a radical element within the Nakul. We've been looking for him for some time.
Your search may be over. We're reading an inbound ship at high warp.
Acknowledged. Sensors indicate she's of Nakul registry. The NV Destiny.
Helm, set an intercept course.
I am General Vosk of the Nakul. I do not recognize your vessel, and your face is new to me. Identify yourself.
I'm Admiral Scotty Camp Sirhan of the USS Teacher's Corner. One of your people
Be
has...
silent. The goals of a primitive aboard a garbage scow matter little to me. Leave Nakul at once, or you will be destroyed.
If that's the way you want to play it, General, so be it. Alright, I was worried we'd be destroyed by not participating in the battle, but not bad for a bunch of primitives on a garbage scow, eh?
Bad news.
'Kay.
I'm reading multiple Nakul warp signatures inbound to our location. We'll maintain Overwatch as long as we can. Go get Vosk.
We're on our way. Alright. Go get Vosk. We're going. We're beaming on to the Nakul ship. Oh, the red. We were able to beam you just outside Vosk's bridge. Be careful, sir. Acknowledged. Alright, everyone. Move out and stay alert. You may remember the distortion thing. Ah, I'm dead. I'm down. Oh, hurry, help me. Ah, O'Hara's down. Only got Scotty and Genitron left, so we'll respawn. Regroup, and let's go after him again. Let's get rid of the little guys first. There we go. Ah! They got me again! Where are my guys? I think my guys are stuck somewhere. Yep. Oh, that was a neat trick. Okay.
General Vosk, the portal is ready.
Oh no, the portal
All
is ready.
hands, begin temporal shunt. For Nakul. For destiny.
Come with us, sir.
That can't be good.
It's time.
Very well. Computer, initiate self-destruct sequence. Now.
That's not good. Well, now we have another problem. We have the remaining forces to defeat. Always want to make sure we get the distortion when it's there.
We need to get this situation under control, and fast.
There.
I'm beaming over to join your efforts.
And Walker's here. Talk to Captain Walker.
I'd prefer keeping the Destiny in one piece. Her temporal tech alone is well worth saving. Cover me while I try to shut down the self-destruct sequence. Be prepared. The Nakul won't go down easy.
Understood, Captain. We'll give you the time you need. Alright, so he's going to be going to each one of these little things and...
Incoming enemies! Hold the line!
And we want to hold the line. They're going for...
Damn!
There we go.
Hard lock the self-destruct. I'm going to try to bypass the lock. Cover me. More Nakul heading our way.
And now they're going to be on this side. And let's keep them going. Keep them dying. Guys are doing a pretty good job here.
Adaptive security. Looks like they've learned a trick or two from the Borg. Let's download what data we can and leave.
Where'd he go?
Multiple Nakul life signs detected.
Is he back here? Nope. Let's get him.
Clever devils. They started using a full data purge. Think I can stall that for a while.
There we go. Three-fourths of the way done.
More time here. Cover me.
He's up there. Ah, I'm dead. Let's try that again. Well, I'll give him credit. At least you can move around while you're down this time.
I've unlocked one of the last data nodes. Better have a look.
And now we talk to Captain Walker.
It's grim. Destiny is about to explode and the Nakul are on the verge of a major military operation. I'll return to Pasta, call for reinforcements, and hold the line.
Understood.
I managed to bypass the security protocols on the main console. Grab any critical data you can and beam out before Destiny explodes.
Will do. Good luck, Captain. We won't be long. Alright, so now we have to come down to the main console, which of course is down here. Download the data. Honor General. Okay, I'm not actually going to read it, but I will download. Transporter Room 2 is standing by, Admiral. Tactical beam out protocol is in effect. We've got several Nakul ships heading our way. Weapons hot. Are you ready to beam up, sir? So we're beaming up. Alright. we go. Oh no, not cool ships. Looks like shuttles. Oh no. They're going through some kind of portal. Looks like a portal to the past. Admiral, Voss' ship is still set to self-destruct. We should exit its explosion range before it blows. Helm, take us to a safe distance. Alright, so we take it to a safe distance. Self-destruct is imminent. There we go. We've avoided that. And, oops, we got some flashes here. Let's claim those.
If we don't shut down the Nakul portal quickly, we'll be facing a full-scale temporal assault. Reinforcements are on the way, both for us and the Nakul. Buckle up. Things are about to get rough.
Red alert. All hands battle stations. Let's get that portal jump. Haha. Now we check with Captain Walker. There we go.
I'm picking up many more Nakul ships inbound. Holding them back will be, challenging. This situation is escalating. We must destroy their temporal facility before any other ships travel through.
Weapons ready. Let's put that portal out of commission.
Not stop, General Vosk. I will die before that happens. We stand ready to assist.
There we go.
Captain Buckley, USS Temporal. How may we be of service?
And there goes the facility. Yay!
Every Nakul you kill will be avenged, aliens. Every one.
Alright, so we've defeated all the enemies, and now we hail the USS Vostok again. We're just doing a lot of hailing and hailing and hailing, aren't we? Hail the USS Vostok.
Well, that could have gone better. Still, with that data you downloaded and a little luck, we might be able to find the Nakul vessels that made it through the portal. Hopefully before they can do any serious damage to the time stream.
Have faith, Captain. We'll stop them.
Your confidence is reassuring. Let's get you back to... Wait. We just registered a new historical record. It appears that General Vosk has been found and dealt with in the distant past by Captain Jonathan Archer.
One of Starfleet's finest. That's one down. More to follow.
Indeed. We've got our work cut out for us. I suspect we'll have to recruit more temporal agents to deal with incursions of this magnitude. Regardless, thank you for all your help today. Let me know when you're ready to return to your time.
Acknowledged.
Are you ready to return to the 25th century?
I am. So we return to 2410. Alright, and let's turn it in. Welcome back, Admiral. I've asked Temporal Investigations to see what can be done about the Nakul incursions. You'll be happy to know that the summit is still on, though it took Sugihara quite a bit of maneuvering to get the Klingons back to the table. Commander Shava's sacrifice was not in vain. May she rest in peace. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the Nakul Temporal Operative Shield. That'll be a nice little thing. And there we go. Alright, so this was Temporal Front. Join me next time for the mission, and we are almost done, for the mission Temporal Reckoning. I will see you there.